chased the voters. People were killed in Akukutoro local government. Over 9 people were killed in that local government. The whole community, the local government headquarters, were chased out. Some swam across the river, and you can see how that election was conducted by the military. But in 2019, you can see that every day, even on that day, in the governor's hometown, there was bomb and he couldn't vote. But you can see that he recorded the higher vote than 2015. In Boronu also, that day there was a bomb blast in several places. You can see that in 2015, the voters turnout. This is a graphic so that we can see the voters turnout, and the one that was recorded in 2019, 2015.
Yes.
And then you see that the nation has been in a sorrow mood for our democracy that was dragged down last Saturday. 4 years after the world stood up for Nigeria for not only conducting a flawless election, but for going ahead, in addition, to have seamless transition to an opposition party. But we all are seeing the direct beneficiary of that, the rare democratic disposition, General Muhammad Buhari using the military to rob Nigerians of their right and their choice leaders of their choice. Effect of militarization on the last Saturday election. Never before seen in our history and in our country, even when the military was in power. I can recall that they conducted an election. One was with Babangida, NRC, and SDP. Some of you who must have heard it or who are aware of it, that there was no military interference. It was a civil matter. It was clear, clean, and clear, as we have seen. That election between NRC and SDP went smoothly, and the winner was declared, but later annulled. You're also aware that the General Abu Salam conducted the election in 98, 99. It was clear that there was no military participation. But in this last election, on the 23rd of February, you have seen clearly by the words of the president and by the action that was carried out on the 23rd of February. And you can see the videos and the YouTube and the pictures all over the country where the security agencies were directly involved. And as a matter of fact, it was now the PDP versus the military. And of course, you know, when you have a gun and you are talking to a civilian who has no gun, what will happen? And those are the videos and the snapshots you have witnessed in social media and severally. And the APC, on the other hand, said election was free and fair. But Nigerians know the truth, and the truth must be told. And we promise you that we will come from time to time to let you know the truth so that you can compare. You can hide some of the times you can fool the people, but the truth will come out one day. The clear effect of materializing the election, particularly in the South-South and the Southeast, in addition to the killing of innocent electorates, was the obvious suppression of voters who were either scared or chased away. Please, we will show some table, and then we'll show some graphic so that you can see things for yourself. Even by INEC own record, voters turnout in the last Saturday's election fell to about 36% from 44% it was in 2015. Do we? So you can see it for yourself, and we want the world to see it. We want Nigerian people to see what has happened. And we have promised that we will begin to do this from time to time so that people can see the truth, not the propaganda and not falsehood. So I wanted to stand up because I don't like this sitting down. But caller, next time you must prepare something so that I can stand up to address the people. Gentlemen of the press, we did promise that we will at all times update all of you and the Nigerian people from time to time what happened at the last election and what we think that will happen subsequent election and thereafter. You are aware that the INEC had declared President Buhari as the president-elect. And the leadership of the PDP had taken a position with our candidate that that result and declaration will be challenged in the court of law. And so we're doing everything necessary within the legal ambit to start the process of going to court. That decision has been taken. But we will, from time to time, brief the Nigerian people through you that to update and unearth some of the both experience and the irregularities that was found in the last election. We're also aware that quite a number of both international observers, they've made comments, countries have made comments, but you're aware also that this is a Nigeria problem and must be resolved by Nigerians. The truth must be told. And we know that it is fast becoming the order of the day that the truth is now regarded as lies and lies regarded as the truth. But with firm belief in God that it's a long journey and a long walk to freedom, those of us who believe in 100% democracy, we will continue to put our issues right with the Nigerian people with the firm belief that one day, the truth will be out. And so this afternoon, again, we want to thank the gentlemen of the press and here members of the National Working Committee are with me, and to raise some very critical issues that is of importance for Nigerian people and for our supporters across Nigeria to know that in this struggle to make sure that we fight for our right legally, we will do everything that is required and necessary. Today's press briefing is tagged APC's body bag election. Gentlemen of the press, recall in my last press conference I told you that we will be briefing you from time to time. on development from last Saturday's blatant rape on our democracy. Our presidential flag bearer in that election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, spoke with you on Wednesday, and the National Public Secretary of our party has been interacting with you on a daily basis. I have therefore come to you again today in continuation of our unearthing the brigandage of last Saturday, which I have tagged body bag election. When all Progressive Congress APC leaders were threatening foreign election monitors with returning to their country on body bags, we didn't know that they had designed the same thing for Nigerians. As at the last count, over 50 Nigerians have lost their lives last Saturday, most of them from the South-South region, where a division of the army with the GOC, the commander, were turned onto the people on the election day. For a regime that appears comfortable with blood, the deaths they recorded during their campaigns were not enough, as after their contraband ballot box victory and stolen mandate, they still hired some hoodlums sent to them to the street to go and kill themselves and further inconveniences the grieving Nigerians while celebrating electoral robbery. May I crave your indulgence, gentlemen of the press, for a minute's silence for the repose of the souls of all Nigerians who were murdered on the election day.